Hello, Ms. Courtney. How are you? My name is Tamika Brown. I am founder and executive director of the HEARTS program, which stands for Helping Each Adolescent Reach Their Spark. And what I do is I go into the high schools and teach teen moms, dads, and their children to be effective parents and provide them with the resources and services that they need in order to have a prosperous life. A little bit about me. I was born and raised in Durham, North Carolina. Elementary schools, middle school, high school. When I got to high school, that's when I fell in love with parenting and just educating in general.
Okay. So, Ms. Tamika, could you kind of give us a brief overview of your education background?
Education, high school, my focus or my concentration was family and consumer science. I did all the parenting classes, foods and nutrition, interior design. And then I went on, graduated from high school. I went on to, the best university around, North Carolina A&T State University, of course, where I received my bachelor's in child development and family studies. Again, still in my major, still in my field. I've worked with my professors with different projects that they've had, been a Mort 4 teacher, lead teacher in the classroom. I've been a director of a child care center. Then I went on to teach full-time at North Forsyth High School in Winston-Salem, Forsyth County, and I have been, my very first job was Little River Elementary School, where I was the camp counselor and then did summer camp. So I've never had a job outside of education. I have over 17 years of experience. And
What made you start the HEARTS program?
well, when I was 15 years old, my best friend at the time became pregnant, and I saw the tragedies and the effect that or the tragedies and the trauma situations that actually affected her life. And it really touched my heart because not only did it affect her, but it affected our entire family. And things that we used to do, we used to be on the step team, we used to be in the gospel choir, and she was my best friend, so she was my road dog. And it got to a point where she couldn't step, or she was embarrassed because her stomach was getting so big and she didn't want to come to church anymore. So we kind of like fell off and stopped going to church, and I just saw the living situation that she was in, and she was like, well, I'm gonna drop out of school. And I was like, well, you don't have to drop out of school just because you're pregnant. And I tried to search for different programs to help her, and there were none available. There were only support groups, but she needed just a little bit more than that. She needed childcare, she needed housing, she needed transportation, she needed rides to places for her doctor's appointments and WIC appointments and food stamps and Section 8 and all of that. And we were 15 years old, and I didn't have a car, and I couldn't take her, and nobody searched for her, and nobody helped her. And I just feel like just because you're a teen don't mean you have to drop out of school. It doesn't mean that you have to give up on your life, your goals, your hopes, and your dreams in order to be successful. So I started the program because there were no programs for teen moms available to help young women or young girls in her situation.
So what do you feel is your primary goal within the HEARTS program?
My primary goal is to touch 1 million teen moms.
Okay.
I want to provide resources and services and help 1 million teen moms be successful, or at least at the minimum get the services that they need to have a prosperous life.
Okay. And so far, I know you said that you go inside the school systems. Can you kind of give us a rundown what your typical day is like?
Okay, well, we're contracted to serve 5 high schools in Durham. We're currently serving 3 high schools in Durham, and we provide group therapy. We provide workshops and trainings on various topics. We provide emergency child care, mentoring, academic monitoring, and tutoring. And basically, I go into the high schools in the conference room. I set up the lesson for today, and I just love on my teen mamas. I just love on the teen moms. And I guess it's hard to explain that because every girl's situation is different. I know we have statistics and I know that we have numbers. However, I don't look at my girl as a statistic and I don't look at her as a number. Whatever her goal is what we work on during that time.
What do you feel has been the greatest impact in Hearts on your teen parents?
Resource connection. Connecting them with the people that they need in order to accomplish the goal that they have, and just loving on them, spending time with them, trying to figure out what it is that's wrong, what is the root cause or the issue that they engaged in that sexual intercourse in the first place.
You plan on expanding Hearts outside of the Durham public school system?
If other counties are interested in having the Hearts program, most definitely.
What is your 5-year outlook for Hearts right about now?
My 5-year outlook is I would like to own a home where we can actually conduct our group therapy sessions, where our girls can actually come in and feel comfortable with being themselves. I would like to own a van to be able to transport our teen moms to appointments and the services that they need. And yeah, that's about it.
Okay. And 10 years from now, where do you see Hearts?
All over the world. I see it in every state, every county, and if not all over the world, then most definitely up and down the East Coast, from Florida all the way to Maine.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Tamika, for letting me interview you.
Absolutely. Anytime, Miss Courtney.